There, move it! Negative. I'm a soldier.
The invasion of Normandy continues tonight on the TSN as we bring you RTCW from the OGL. Well, you know what that means. Oh my. Time to sound the alarm. We have got an action-packed extravaganza of RTCW carnage going to be exploding here. Tonight, TSN Warwitch on the mic, feeling good. Let's talk about the roster. It's Trillian, you're with me. And we've got the roster lineup all covered dT2, and we'll give you AC. Here we go. Random, Arachnyd, Synergy, Loru, Samstein, and Flatline. Give us a rundown of AC.
For Admin Clan, we have Redman, Squirts, Kamikaze, Stix, DST, and Tricome in our match. Warwitch, are we underway? No, we're not.
No, they're just playing.
Just playing with me.
Yeah, well.
We had a little bit of a admin pause. That's what was going on. Testing out some things, making sure that people weren't running around so they could hear what was going on. Wanted just to give them a little bit of the rule update. Both teams are now allowed to have a sub, and so I just wanted to make sure that that was very apparent to both teams involved tonight. And then when he unpaused, it sent both of us into a little bit of a frenzy, thinking, oh, the match is about to start. Well, not yet, guys. Still waiting on 5 players to ready up.
We're used to it. It's MP Village tonight. It is BoB 2. It is the extravaganza that began RTCW as you know it. That's right. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Battle on Don's Beachhead, brought to you by the OGL way back when. BoB, now BoB 2. Really put RTCW in the record books as being one of the greatest games of all time, and we're glad to be here for round number 2. It is, man, a whole year has passed, Trillian, and we've been having fun gearing up now as DeathTouch 2 take on the Mid Clan. And we've got another matchup coming up just a little bit later tonight. Let me take a look here at the website. At 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on server number 1, we do have some more RTCW fun. It's going to be, if I can find it, EOD versus AWO. Stopwatch, BoB 2, DA, and myself. So I get 2 girls in one night. I'm the luckiest man alive. I get you, Trillian. Hot little RTCW flatline, and then I get DA. Man, good times for me.
I don't know if you're going to be able to survive this one. I mean, one of us is quite a handful, but both of us, I don't know.
Every man's dream out there, all the young kiddies listening in going, don't! If only I could be an action Shoutcaster. Alas. Waiting now on a 1-player. 6-on-6. AC versus dT2. Grab some more of your friends. Server number 3 is TVSN. Brought to you by TSN Juno. And myself, Warwitch, and Trillian, gonna call the shots on server number 1. Is the audio CD, so if you can't connect to number 3, well, you've got 2 choices tonight. We've got some other games going on here, a little Counter-Strike, a little Battlefield 42 gonna be happening. And Trillian just waiting on 1 player, standing by.
That we are. Just one more moment and we'll have this match underway. Just want to let you guys know, if you'd like to check out either of these clans, you can find them on the web. Admin Clan is over at adminclan.com. And of course, DeathTouch 2, they're a part of the infamous DeathTouch. You can head on over to deathTouch.net to check them out. Both clans located on GamesNet. If you're interested in IRC, the Admin Clan
Prepare
or
to fight.
DeathTouch, just head into those channels. Our match looks like it's about to start, Warwitch, this time for real. Let's get this action underway.
Well, we are in the game. I'm feeling good. It's RTCW time, 9:55 on the clock. Here we go. Battle on Don's Beachhead 2. www.tsncentral.com. Incoming allies going to be at Mid Clan now. We're going to track the action in Mid Clan. Waiting. Here they come. Here's the incoming rush. Going to be the first push tonight as they are now heading towards the MG42 courtyard. Going to be making the charge into the first chokehold, which is the tavern. Waiting here. Incoming. AC Tricome. Incoming to the... Oh! No opposition. Incredible. dT2 nowhere to be found. Incoming rush through the tavern. Trillian now by the northwest courtyard. It is captured, and with no opposition, looks like dT2 have fallen back to a heavy crypt defense. Back to you.
Yeah, I was running around the tavern trying to see if I could track down DeathTouch, knowing, oh, I'm sure they're set up in the tavern, all ready to lay out the carnage. But no, they're all around the crypt. Admin Clan getting a free run into the crypt, free run to that forward spawn point. But this is where the action happens. Bodies going down. Oh, and nice support fire. by loru, taking out bodies that could have been revived for the allied team of Admin Clan. It looks like the crypt is currently safe. Interesting approach for these teams, especially for DeathTouch. Not quite sure what they're planning on here, but that definitely took me by surprise.
Definitely not the traditional strat that you see here on MP Village. It looks like DT2 is changing things up just a little bit now as we launch the Axis defense in position. Got a series of 3 DT out in the graveyard, stalking the graveyard, several members up and around the crypt itself. Little machine gun fire happening down in the wine cellar. Let's head down to the wine cellar now where we got some allies. AC gearing up, waiting for the action now. AC, big force. Machine gun fire above. Nice Thompson fire. And a little grenade action takes down several members of AC, but AC now making a rush up the crypt side ladder. Green light backhand side. Engineer leaning over, takes a machine gun fire. It is Stix and down. Stix is blown away by support fire before he can get anything done. 7:52 on the clock. Trillian, what is going wrong? What? AC has got a clear shot at the crypt, but they can't lock it down. What is going down?
Medic!
Well, the difficult thing is they have a clear shot to get to the crypt, but not necessarily on the crypt itself. As soon as they come into that crypt, they're coming across support fire and crossfire from 6 separate DeathTouch members. So they're set up very solidly to take out any engineer who dares to come close to their goal. And so far it's been very successful for DeathTouch. We've made it to almost the first 3 minutes of this match without dynamite being planted. Here comes Admin Clan again. Got a couple of medics out this way and a lieutenant. Not seeing the engineer as of yet. Seems like he's holding off. Here it is. There's Admin Clan Stix tossing down the dynamite. loru for DeathTouch coming around the corner to take him down. And that yellow light still sitting there. Nothing happened. The dynamite is going to sink away. DeathTouch yet again controlling that crypt.
You know, absolutely. DT2 holding out nicely. I think now would be a good time to find out what they've got planned. We're going to head into the DT war room and take a listen. Radio silence. Stand by.
Alright, alright, we got it right. At least another minute and a half, kid. Good job, good job. Here they come, here they come. Do it. Lower action. Lower action. Come on, bro. Alright, we can focus.
Looks like dynamite plan. They're going to try to make this back. Let's see what they can do.
He's down. Good. Cover the ladder. You gotta cover me.
Incoming engineers.
I'm going for the ladder right now.
There's the defense. Yeah, you can hear them shout inside the war room. Ladies and gentlemen, they get the defenseman Trillian. We heard it right there. Good moment to be in the war room of DT2. Incoming dynamite plan from the immense plan, but the incoming Axis engineer gets it done. But here's another plan. AC with a plan on the back of the crypt. 2-man plan going on right there. Trillian, catch us up to what's happened so far.
Well, Admin Clan making an excellent push on the crypt. However, they were thwarted by a quick run from DeathTouch. Their engineer coming in and disarming the dynamite just in time. And here comes Random. He's going to try to disarm yet again, and he does it. For the second time, Admin Clan able to plant dynamite on that crypt, but DeathTouch not letting them get too comfortable with that position. The crypt still intact. We're halfway through this round. DeathTouch employing such an unusual tactic, but so far you can't complain because they've been doing an excellent job regardless of what it seems like. 2 plants on the crypt seems like a little bit of a scary prospect, but DeathTouch not being deterred by it, able to recover, able to spawn in and take care of business. Admin Clan, they still have a fair amount of time, about 4.5 minutes left on here, but it's definitely getting closer and closer to the point where they're going to have to start doing something different, change things up, find some way to take DeathTouch 2 out, or else it's really going to start hurting.
Well, all's grown quiet yet again here on the Western Front. TSN Shoutcast tonight brought to you by UOGL and our other strategic partners, Psychoservers.com, Speakeasy DSL, and Clanbank. Around the backhand side, green light in position, but the Axis takes down the incoming allied engineer from AT. It looks like it was DT Arachnyd who got that done. Now keep in mind that DeathTouch has 2 divisions in BoB 2. That means 2 chances for these guys to make it all the way to number 1, DT Division 1, DT Division 2, and we do have access, as you just heard, to the DeathTouch 2 War Room, taking a listen from time to time at what these guys have planned for the incoming admin plan. Round 1, set 1, machine gun fire, here's a little push. Incoming allies now, making it, getting it done. Oh, they're going crazy with the Axis. Looks like the allies might come out on top. Mass revival's being made. Incoming airstrike. Allies diving for cover. The airstrike is going to take down no one but a nice grenade from DT loru. Takes out several members of AC, and the incoming rush is shut down as the Axis are all in position now. Incoming engineers. Nice revival's being made by AC Kamikaze, the medic, and AC DST double medic action. Green light back of the crypt at 3:15 on the clock. The Axis code loves it, Trillian, and we're going to hand it to you, baby.
Well, Tricome, the engineer for Admin Clan, able to put the plant down. Now the question is, can Admin Clan stay alive long enough to keep DeathTouch Engineer from doing what he's done so well so far? Twice in a row, Random coming around back yet again. Oh, and there is the support fire from his own team. Taking out Random, the engineer. It looks like this may be the break that Admin Clan needed, not through their own devices, but from a little help from DeathTouch. That crypt has been blown. The objective was picked up ever so briefly and dropped right inside the crypt, still safe for the Axis team of DeathTouch. Interesting turn of events there. Has to be feeling a little bit unfortunate, not very happy. loru doing the airstrike damage, taking down his own engineer.
Wow. 2-1-2 on the clock right now, waiting here. DT successfully with 3 disarms of the dynamite. And one time around, a double disarm with 2 dynamite set on the crypt, able to get it done. But now we gotta grab. Allies with the grab. Who's got it? Taking a look here. It is down at the field. It's not gonna get very far. The incoming allied capper grabbed the gold, but did not get out of the crypt. 152. DT loru is gonna return the gold. And 149 here on the clock. Things are looking good. It looks like DeathTouch 2 is gonna be able to hold off the admin plan the entire time, giving them the solid time they need. But I spoke too soon. There's a grab. AC Kamikaze up the front, making it towards the Axis spawn. Now to the graveyard, charging forward. He's a medic, pistol in hand. Not very much support. He's taking machine gun fire as arachnyd and the Axis see him, chasing him down. Back to the graveyard. Machine gun fire right behind him, chasing him down. And your ball is down. Sophia is pleased. So the goal is returned at 118. Another grab. Who's got it this time? Not going to get far because an airstrike incoming from Samstein lays the support fire down. And Samstein gets the return. We've got the 1-minute warning. Trillian, take us home.
I swear, it's been a bad week for me. The casters have been forgetting which one I am. And that's very unfortunate. I'm starting to have an identity crisis, but it's okay. The gold is still secure. We're in the final minute, and it's not looking good for Admin Clan to set a time on this round. There reaches a point here on Village where you just know it's not going to happen. Oh, Panzerfaust from Admin Clan Squirts taken out himself, as well as arachnyd and Random from DeathTouch. Time is getting to the point where even if they get it, it's going to be hard to make it all the way back to that vehicle to return that gold, running away with it. And 20 seconds left. Warwitch, this is the run. Redman on his way right now.
Well, it's going to be tough. 14 seconds remains. It's really a mute point at this point, but the Axis are everywhere. 8 seconds trying to get through, but DT2 says, you ain't getting out of here with our gold. 3, 2, and 1.
The Axis win. The Axis win.
That's it. The Axis is going to take that one. And what that means, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is DeathTouch able to hold off admin clan the entire time on the clock. Trillian, give us a rundown on the stats.
Well, I'm taking a look at these efficiencies, and you know, they're more even than you might expect. Looking at DeathTouch, they have averaged a 57% efficiency, and looks like Admin Clan is running about 42%. Now, you know, obviously Admin Clan, lower efficiency, going down a lot more than they were taken out. But it's respectable, it's not great, not bad. Admin Clan Squirts coming in and in the lead. He was one of the Panzerfaust wielders. He had 60% efficiency. Kamikaze at 51%, leading up the leaders for Admin Clan. Taking a look at DeathTouch, their top performer, well, that would be Random, their engineer. He had 71% efficiency. Followed up closely with a 68% from loru, although loru coming out of this one, he's got to be rather embarrassed with the faux pas he made, throwing out that airstrike while his very own engineer was trying to defuse the dynamite. Bet he won't be making that mistake again.
Probably not. Listen, the crowd, oh man, booing him. Not good. You know, I think we got time for a little sounder. Baby girl, we'll be back in a moment. See you soon.
You're listening to the Team Sportscast Network, your war correspondents for the upcoming Battle on the Beachhead 2. Stay tuned to TSN for more details.
Prepare to fight.
Alright. Alrighty, man. That was fast. Uh-oh. Sounder's trying to do something back there. Waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. We've got the countdown. Let's talk about the rosters. Apparently tonight also, I'm black. Because I think I've called you every, African-American, catchphrase. Baby girl and boo and I don't know. A little too much hip-hop. Quick rundown. AC.
I was noticing that.
Yeah, I don't know. Tricome, Redman, Squirts, Kamikaze, Stix, DS something. Can't read his name. DT, loru, samstein, random, arachnyd, synergy, and flatline. And what's going down now? Well, DT has got solid 10 minutes on the clock to make the magic happen. And these guys are the Allied incoming, so let's get our groove on and sound the alarm. 1944, RTCW. Oh, I said it again. I think I did.
There we go.
I want you.
Following admin plan right now, they are the Axis team. They've chosen to send a couple around the back way, trying to do a little bit of an ambush from behind on the Allied team of DeathTouch as they head into that tavern. Able to do a little bit of damage that way. The carnage is underway, but DeathTouch still managing to survive in the tavern. No, wait. I spoke too soon. Samstein, the last for DeathTouch, taken down with a Luger from Redmond. The tavern is secure. The crypt is secure, but we still have a buttload of time on that clock.
A buttload. 839.
A buttload.
Waiting now. Now we've got the Allies DT in control of the northwest courtyard. Distant sounds of combat, but we're still waiting. DT2 knows that they've got all the time in the world they need to get it
Firing
done, so
for
we're standing by. Very quiet on the western front. The tavern, not much happening. Moving outside. Not sure what the holdup is, Trillian. Let's head down to the wine cellar. Distant sounds of explosions, incoming airstrikes. Outside we go now. Let's take a look at the defense. Axis in position. AC here. AC crewman. Server, I can't speak. MG42 is what I'm talking about. Manned by AC in the Axis graveyard. But some incoming Allied airstrikes. Oh, green light back off the crypt. It is DT random. Gets it done and the crowd goes wild. We've got 7:46 on the clock right now, and they really are locking it down with a powerful offensive push. Trillian, your thoughts?
Well, you notice, even with that dynamite plant, what DeathTouch also has going for them, they're all still alive, all still here, protecting the dynamite on the crypt. So it looks like this one's going to happen in favor of DeathTouch. No admin clan engineers nearby, and there it goes. The crypt has been exploded to pieces. There's the gold, all exposed and ready to be taken. DeathTouch flatline, grabbing that and heading straight towards the cellar. Pausing just for a moment to make sure no one is following him. And now he's on his way, but a Panzer Faust from Squirts taking him down so hard that the body parts are still sliding down the wall.
Man, nice Panzer ambush, ninja style. Squirts gets it done and lays down that incoming capper. 650 Bob 2, round 2 here tonight in mid-clan as the Allies unable to set the time. And now the incoming Allies of DT2 are going to try to beat the remaining 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Should not be a difficult task for the DeathTouch 2 roster. But now we're going to find out exactly how strong the AC defense is. A little action going down here in the wine cellar. Some machine gun fire heading back down we go. You can hear the carnage above. We've got a lock on the incoming DT loru. Loru up, and away, charging forward. Lieutenant, no medic. I don't know, backed up, and it looks like he's down. Kamikaze of AC taking down every single member of the incoming DT roster. Then he himself is shot down, but we've got some reinforcements right here. AC in position now, taken down and making the revival. AC Kamikaze in 65. Incoming airstrikes, more incoming DT allies from the wine cellar, but still holding them off. At 5:58 on the clock, another allied rush around the side of the crypt. Incoming DT member, can't see who it is. We gotta grab the grab it by samstein. Samstein with the grab. Heading now down to the wine cellar, backed up, and he's got an escort, a 3-man escort. Trillian, it looks like this could be the rush that could take them home and bring DT up 1-0.
Following Samstein right now, he is joined by almost the entire DeathTouch team running through the tavern right now, heading out the other side. He's got people leading the way for him. Any opposition they get from Admin Clan is going to be met with a few decoys, basically. So right now we're just trying to see if the route is clear. Samstein holding back just a little bit in the courtyard. Take it easy. He's not in a hurry. He's still got over 5 minutes to get there. And here we go. He is just inches away, hopping his way across. There is the vehicle. He goes. He misses it. I don't know. He was all over the place for a second there. But he finally gets to that truck, captures that gold, and the allies have beat the clock. DeathTouch able to get a time of 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Wow.
Well.
Not bad.
AC unable. Let me take my notes here. I've been slacking. And 4-5-4 for DT. Score 1-0 now in favor of the DeathTouch roster, who clearly are dominating tonight. The teams are gearing up. Waiting on the remaining members. A quick look at the stats and the efficiencies here on the server. For the Axis AC defense, a solid 42% efficiency versus DT's 57, highest efficiency of DT, a 67, no, scratch that, a 70 for DT random with a 14-6 ratio. The highest percentage here on the Axis defensive side, that last engagement looks like to be a 55%, a 15-12 ratio, brought to you by AC Squirts and the Panzerfaust. Oh, Doom! Now teams are gearing up. Tonight's Shoutcast brought to you by the Team Forcecast. I'm TSN Wolwitch. With me, TSN Trillian. We've got TSN Juno locking things down on server number 3 for TVSN. A BoB 2 only extravaganza. Battle on DOS Beachhead. Trillian, why don't you give the listeners out there a rundown of all the info they need for the website, etc.
Help! Medic!
Alright, well if you want to check out what's going on with BoB 2, head on over to bob2.worldogl.com. You can find out all sorts of great things like the schedule, who's playing next, what's going on, the prizes being offered, even the rules. And of course, I believe, you know, it's one of those things where I probably should have made sure I knew this. BoB 2, I do believe, is the channel. I don't remember which network it's on, though.
ETG, I believe.
Alright, you know, it's all over the place for me. So yeah, pound BoB 2 on ETG. You can go check it out, keep track of what's going on, talk to the admins, maybe give them a little piece of your mind, or a little bit of lovin'. Every admin deserves a little bit of lovin', so that's where you're going to be headed. And this match, well underway. Already over 30 seconds in here.
Well, 9:18 on the clock right here. Now DT2 with a chance to set the time already. Penetration into the tavern. Machine gun fire as the Axis try to hold them off. We're going to find out what's going to happen. Incoming allied rush. DT synergy taking some heavy machine gun fire and down by tricome. Burners on Axis style. The back of the head with an MG40, or an MP40 rather. Not going to be carrying around an MG42. But the allies in Axis just got a dodging and weaving, diving for cover behind chairs and walls and banisters here in the tavern, but we've got arachnyd heading towards the northwest courtyard, which has been captured. 847 now. DT setting their sights on the wine cellar. Into the wine cellar, it's clear. Now arachnyd up and away. Outside is the Axis in position. Incoming airstrikes. We've got the crypt lined up in sight, and the DT2 team control the crypt. No Axis in sight. I don't know. I do not see an engineer for the allied team. Trillian, we've got an incoming Axis rush here. It looks like DT2 is going to have to hold off the rush for the Axis spawn if they're going to be able to get an engineer in place in time to make the plan. What's going down?
Dynamite.
Well, it looks like DeathTouch sent in a bunch of lieutenants to do some airstrikes, keep the Axis team at bay, and they managed to get a plant on the crypt. Dynamite has been planted already. We're only 2 minutes in. Very well done on the plant there. The crypt is under the control of the Allied team, but will that control last long? Here comes the Axis team. Can they get an engineer in there to defuse the dynamite in time? It's not looking good. Looks like our crypt is going to blow. We're seconds away from it. There it is. Crypt has blown. DeathTouch now has access to that gold. Arachnyd grabbing a hold of it. Warwitch, where's Arachnyd headed with that?
Arachnyd heading down to the 50-yard line, dropping a grenade behind him, heading out of the wine cellar now towards the northwest courtyard. Takes a spin to the left, into the tavern. He's gonna stop for a drink for a moment, then backed up by his allies here. DT random moment, rather arachnyd with the grab. Still's got it, backed up now. MG42 courtyard, nice support fire from DT, taking out 2 members of AC. 715 feeling confident. DT in position, doubles machine gun fire on the first courtyard. DT arachnyd holds off, sending synergy forward. Synergy incoming now, trying to clear the way. Arachnyd now coming behind it, making the rush, still looking good. DT getting it done. AC Redman vaporizing himself. Kamikaze with the ambush, but arachnyd A-OK, backed up by DT loru. Loru now in position, heading through the gauntlet. Charging forward through the gauntlet now. Machine gun fire and down. Panzerfaust and the gold is in the field and returned at the 10-yard line. Hoocha! Nice play for the Axis defense. Trillian, what happened?
Well, you know, the Axis team came through, tried to set up a defense on that final hallway on the way to the truck to get that gold captured. They were hiding in all the little corners, just keeping themselves patiently waiting for the allied team of DeathTouch to come through. And it paid off. The Panzerfaust waiting for them takes out the gold carrier. The Axis team able to come in, grab that gold, return it to their crypt. But it doesn't look like that return lasted for long. The allies have the gold. Who has taken it?
It looks like we've got arachnyd yet again. Gonna repeat the same path through the tavern. Now backed up once again by the ass-kicking allied team. Arachnyd now back to the MG42 court. Let's track the action and see if he can avoid getting taken down at the 10-yard line. Arachnyd, he's got the grab. Heading now to the allied courtyard. First courtyard tonight. Machine gun fire. Incoming ambush. Axis is there, but flatline protects arachnyd, and arachnyd gets it done. Panzerfaust by AC Squirt taking out several members of DT. There's a grenade! AC Squirt is a monster. This guy is a Panzerfaust grenadier of epic proportions. Man, what a soul that. Another time saving his team from certain disaster through the 2-man grenade and returns the gold right there at about the 40-yard line. Mad props to AC Squirts, who truly is a one-man defense for the admin clan tonight. Back to you. Wow.
You know, it always makes me happy when the explosion starts happening and the body parts start flying. I know, it's a sickness, I can't help it. Panzerfaust and grenades, they make a girl happy. So we're looking around the crypt right now, the admin clan, Axis team, all set up there. They're guarding that gold. They're going to see if they can do a better job of it this time. Had a bit of a tough time recently. Gold being stolen from them twice in a row. And now it's just a matter of can they hold on to it for another 4 minutes and 35 seconds. It's gonna be tough. Admin clan just waiting right now for DeathTouch to make their push, come through and attempt to grab that gold. But we're not seeing anything from DeathTouch. They're not ready for this one yet. They're gonna regroup. And are they going to come attack soon?
Well, why don't we find out?
Objective taken.
Send it to the war room and take a listen.
Objective
Come on,
secure.
guys. Come on.
Firing
I'll get this call from.
Inside the war room,
Objective
DT2
taken.
now.
Can go on.
There's a grab.
I've got this phone covered like
And down.
blowing up
Objective
And
secure.
return.
Oh my god. Come on, rush. Savage first time. Got it, you got it. Don't get no action on the phone. Guys, fuck that and rush with us.
F-bomb.
Savage. Why are you at spawn, guys?
Little
Guys, set your
frustration.
spawn for the fucking normal thing and come with us.
Alright.
Yeah.
Frustration.
Tell me, Red.
Affirmative. On my way.
That's what I like to hear. Trillian, a little frustration clearly showing from DT2. It looks like they are having some troubles. And it shows in the team chat tonight as they're really
On my
hammering
way.
it down and trying to get something done at 3:21 remaining. There's a grab. Arachnyd, no samstein this time. Lieutenant Allied Army coming down, and making it happen. Let's hand it to you.
Alright, we're following Samstein right now. He is surrounded by his teammates. This has been a relatively good combination for them, but the difference is, oh, look at that, tricome coming in with the MP40, taking down the gold carrier, and that gold drops right in the middle of the tavern. I think that DeathTouch took a little bit too long grabbing the beers, and unfortunately they pay the price, the objective being returned. The allies beginning to feel it. Time is starting to run out, and that's the beauty of the war room. Unscripted, uncensored, frustration, angst, or joy. As Brandon grabs that objective. And Warwitch, you gotta dig
I
it.
need ammo.
Well, it's DT random time. And keep in mind, the DeathTouch 2 are in a good position because they've got another solid 2 minutes to get
need
things
ammo.
done. They don't really have to worry too much about how long it takes them because if at any point within this round they're able to bring it home, they're going to get that point go up. Or rather, no, I'm wrong. Score's already 1-0. What am I thinking here? DT's trying to set the time, and this is indeed a critical round, a vital round for AC because AC has held them off for this long so far. My bad. Excuse me. Let's continue the action. DC ran with the grab. He's got it. Main courtyard heading into the gauntlet now. There's some machine gun fire. These guys trying to set the time. It looks like AC has really begun to adapt the dT2 offensive push, showing that these guys are really getting it done now. Waiting. Incoming rush, standing by. DT ran him into the gauntlet. Here he comes, backed up by Synergy. Synergy leading the charge. Incoming airstrike. Random with the charge. Oh, down by some artillery support. Well placed. Gold is down in Sophia.
Oh,
samstein
man.
runs right by it. Doesn't see the gold. Runs back with the grab. Charging forward, but down by a machine gun fire and returned by kamikaze. No, maybe not. Grabbed again by loru just before kamikaze can make the return. 1 minute 10 seconds remain. Trillian, sound the alarm and take us home.
Oh, well, I'm trying to track down where the document or the gold, whatever that stuff's called, where that carrier has gone. It's been crazy on this end of the map. Watching as bodies have been flying. Artillery support, oh, you just want to grab samstein and give him a great big hug because you know he's got to be feeling the pain right now as he ran by, didn't grab the gold, didn't see the gold, and missed an extremely good opportunity to actually capture that gold. Looks like DeathTouch moving in. Here comes loru. He's hiding in the room. He's only got 32 seconds left. He's trying to dodge the acid fire. He's going to head through the allied spawn point, try to take a different round to get to that doggy. There he is. Oh, he's going to do it.
Win.
Barely. Unbelievable. 21 seconds away from the end of this round. And it looks like DeathTouch managing to set a time, but you know what? That's not a time to be proud of. 9 minutes and 39 seconds is a lot. It's going to be available to the admin clan, and they have been getting their game on in this last round. It's going to be a tough one to beat.
And we're going to find out what is going to happen. Admin clan, are these guys adapting? Are they the Borg? Are they getting it done? Well, in just a moment, we'll find out. TSN back in line. In T-minus 1 minute.
Why is Speakeasy the best broadband provider on Earth? Reason number 67, the Speakeasy Tell a Friend program. Speakeasy subscribers who refer a friend for service receive a $25 reward. That's right, all you have to do is tell your buddy to switch to Speakeasy and it's $25 in your pocket. Refer a business and earn $50. Not a Speakeasy subscriber yet? Give your head a shake. Great rates, gamer focus, and kick-ass service means Speakeasy is your only high-speed choice. Join the thousands of gamers who've already made the switch and find out why Speakeasy is now the largest privately held broadband provider in the United States. www.speakeasy.net. Some restrictions apply. Must be a Speakeasy subscriber to qualify. See website for details.
Prepare to fight. A competitive clan without a home server is kind of like selling a Rolex out of the back of a rusty van. Sure, it might be the real thing, but more than likely it's a hunk of crap. Please, head over to www.psychoservers.com and check out the craziest prices anywhere for game server hosting. No matter what your game, Psycho Servers has you covered. So get off your ass and get your clan a place to call home. Welcome back, not included. Insane performances, plain crazy prices. This ad brought to you by Psycho Servers. www.psychoservers.com.
You're listening to the Team Sportscast Network, your war correspondents for the upcoming battle on the Beachhead 2. Stay tuned to TSN for more details.
Firing for effect.
Well, by now our listeners know the drill. TSN Warwitch, your Axis Shoutcaster, right from the heart of Germany with me, Trillian, on the mic. The deadly Fräulein of the Axis Soldat, blah, 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 blah. TSN, Juno with me as well. Man, I'm just rambling, but I'm having fun. In a good mood. 850 on the clock here. What's the deal? Well, Admin Clan now have got the solid time of, about 8:44 remaining, Trillian. If they can bring it home, they're going to tie this game up 1-0 because DT2 able to score a cap on the document here, but only at a 9:39 time.
That is true, and that gives the admin clan a lot of time to get through. Now, of course, they have yet to set a time here in this match, but you know, things are still looking good. Oh, and there, kamikaze. No, that's stix for admin clan, able to toss down the dynamite. He gets the plant, but the engineer, DeathTouch random, coming around the corner, trying to do the damage, unable to do so. He goes down quickly. The dynamite is still ticking, and there's not an engineer for the Axis team in sight. Is the engineer going to make it in time? It's not looking good. Looks like admin clan is going to start this match out the way that they really want to. The medic arachnyd for DeathTouch coming through and reviving that engineer. Here comes random trying to get through. Oh, and as soon as the flyers come out, the crypt is blown, and the allies have the gold.
Well, let's find out now. AC's been lacking just a little bit on the offensive grabs of the gold, but already they've really begun a nice push. They've got the gold, and they're running out now with the machine gun fire in the wine cellar. Lost track of the carrier now. Looks like the carrier is kamikaze. I do not have a lock on kamikaze, so we're going to hand it back to you.
Well, kamikaze running around the tavern right now, just trying to find some support from his teammates. He has a fresh spawn here at the 4th spawn point, so he's going to meet up with the rest of his allied soldier friends. They're going to make their way out of the tavern right now. Kamikaze bringing up the rear. He has no one watching his back. Nope, here comes stix. He's going to watch his back. Here comes the allied team making their way through the corridors into the open courtyard where DeathTouch is waiting. Synergy, the medic, and random doing some damage and reviving each other. Here, looks like kamikaze is still alive though. He's still making it through. He's in that courtyard, and admin clan's getting closer and closer to capturing this gold. They're just seconds away.
Incoming rush. Waiting now into the gauntlet, into the destroyed cottage. Let's head towards the truck. AC, major carnage in the gauntlet. The Axis are in position now. We've got DT loru, the one man standing now between the incoming allies and a camp. Waiting. Here he comes, rushing forward. Kamikaze with the grab, but taking machine gun fire. AC, squirts, and DST clear the way. Charging forward, 612 and inside. Yubble! That's what I'm talking about. The allies get it done at AC, tie the game 1-1 out of nowhere, Trillian. I think, indeed, that we did not give Admin Clan enough credit. 1-1 is the scores. They beat the time. 3-3-0, 1-1, BoB 2, round 2, Trillian. Catch us up to what's been going down so far.
All right, taking a look at the efficiency, just wanting to point out, admin clan, even though they set the best time we've seen so far in this match of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, they still have a lower efficiency, 46% for the team versus DeathTouch, 53%. So even though they're having a bit of trouble, dying an awful lot, they are managing to convert this into a point in their favor. First round went to DeathTouch. DeathTouch holding off admin clan for the entire time, and then setting a time, or beating the time with 4 minutes and 54 seconds, grabbing that first point. But this round goes to admin clan, tying things up 1-1. The action, it's intense, it's amazing. This is only round 2, and we're seeing a matchup like we're seeing tonight. This is incredible.
Absolutely. Waiting on 4 players and standing by. Now could be a good time to hop into the war room very quickly and take a listen and find out exactly what DT2 has in mind for this next engagement. Stand by.
Like starting over like we did from the very beginning. Yeah. We've been raping. How are we doing? You're going on. Thinking about it. I can't hear. What are we doing?
We're doing everything. Okay. Here and hold that strong. Random watching the PDF. We'll cover the ladder.
Take it a listen.
Kiss, Sam, please, kiss. Sam, where are you?
Bleh. Who's taking you, bro?
Alright, let's leave the war room. They're preparing, Trillian. They are preparing, talking about those strats they're going to be utilizing here tonight. Who is the Axis? DT. Who are the allies? AC. The fastest time of 3-3-0. They've really begun to adapt, Trillian, against the DT2 roster. It is TSN tonight. TSN TV, or TVSN rather, on server number 3, brought to you by TSN Juno, and on server number 1, audio only, Wolfenstein and Trillian. 9:08 on the clock. Incoming rush. What's happened so far?
Well, so far it's been the predictable beginning of Village. It's always what happens here when DeathTouch DeathTouch is the Axis team. So far this evening, they've chosen to hold back. They hang out in the graveyard, in the crypt, just waiting for the Allied team to come through, and oh, that was close. That was amazingly close, as the admin clan had an engineer right next to that crypt, about ready to plant the dynamite. Lucky for DeathTouch, they managed to get a nice bit of support fire in there at the right moment, taking out Stix, not completely destroying them, but this is not looking good. Look at this tricome. An engineer for admin clan able to toss down the dynamite. It has been planted on the crypt, and this is only a minute and a half so far into this round. Admin clan is doing an amazing job here. I am surprised.
Looks like the dT2 communication might be breaking down, but DT Random in position now. Let's take a listen.
Dynamite defused.
Dynamite defuse! That's what I'm talking about, yo! The Axis engineer gets it done. Well-trained Axis engineers know how to get the job done at 758. Nice rush from AC, trying to set a very quick time. The DT2 adapting to the incoming carnage, pulls out the pliers, makes the defusement off the Axis crypt, and the gold remains secure. Now we've got some allies in position around the crypt looking for an engineer. Little grenade right there. TKAC Stix lays the hurt down to DST, but he is revived by Stix, who apologizes with a little morphine and makes the revivement right now. Incoming tricome engineer, green light district. Flyers are out, leaning over 728, and there's the dynamite plan from the AC admin plan. Really pushing hard with some incredible support fire. Good job, major support fire from samstein and arachnyd, laying the hurt down to the allied defense around the Axis crypt. But we've got the countdown on, about 20 seconds. Here's the engineer, DT Random.
Dynamite defused.
There he goes again. That's incredible.
Medic!
Second time in a row, Random coming through when it mattered most. Admin clan managed to get dynamite planted twice in these first 3 minutes, but Random not gonna let that one go by. Oh, check out the support fire from Redman, taking down loru, flatline, and samstein for DeathTouch. Excellently placed support fire, and we're just waiting to see if admin clan is going to get a chance to get yet another engineer in there for a plant. If they can get their engineer through, can they manage to actually hold off the Axis team of DeathTouch long enough for that dynamite to blow up? Been a tough one for them so far, as Tricome's dodging that support fire, comes through with his flyers, and dynamite has been planted. Warwitch, is it gonna happen this time for admin clan?
It's the third attempt so far from the admin clan, and each and every time, incoming rush from the Axis engineer. DT Random has made the disarm. Random trying to get inside the graveyard. It's the allies in position now. Take a look for Random. Where's he at? Where's the engineer? Looking for the big E. Can't find him. Dodges through machine gun fire. Here comes Random now. Avoiding an airstrike. Run to the back. Random run. Green light. Oh, red light. Flyers out in the crypt. It's blown. Oh, wide open. And it's open now to the allies who can at any moment make the grab. Tricome tries to hop inside. Take some heavy suppressive fire from the Axis. The gold is secure. But the allied AC team have got it open wide and clear. Now they can make the grab and bring it back to the truck to set the time. BoB 2, round 2, MP Village 1-1. DT2 versus AC with the grab. Ain't gonna get far. Support fire takes him down. Another grab by Kamikaze, leading the charge, taking heavy machine gun fire. It is chaos here. It is mass hysteria. I think I just saw Geraldo right there on the battlefield. Oh, he's down too. See ya. Sorry, buddy. You ain't going far. I think we got a grab though. It is AC Kamikaze taking it up the Axis side. Trillian, I'm out of breath. Oh,
here came the admin clan. They're trying to get through the gauntlet of death, going through that Axis spawn point. Unfortunately for the admin clan, samstein was waiting for him. Support fire thrown out, taking out 3 from admin clan. DST, Kamikaze, and Redman going down. Now, that was a difficulty watching. What happened on that successful dynamite plant is something that happens often here on Village. The allied team gets that dynamite down, and then they throw all of their bodies out there to protect it. They managed to hold off the Axis team long enough for the dynamite to blow up, but by the time the dynamite explodes, most of the team is dead, and the gold is exposed, but no one's there to grab it, or maybe just one, and that's what can cause major problems for the allied team, giving the Axis team enough time to come in, set up a solid defense, and deny them the gold. Now with 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left on the clock, DeathTouch in a good position to keep admin clan away from it. But you know, it's going to be tough. Admin Clan been playing very hard so far in the second and third round. The documents, our gold has been stolen. Can Admin Clan make it through this time?
We're gonna find out. DST with the grab. Man, just literally runs through a gauntlet of trouble. Oh, machine gun fire from behind. It was samstein. Then flatline in front of him. Flatline ambush. Gold down. Axis returns the gold. Nice play from the Axis. Better turn down your headsets, guys. I'm really yelling tonight. 3-3-1 on the clock. Gold still secured. 1-1 is the score. We got a little ally dancing around the Crystal Loru in position to take him down. Do you see that carnage, Trillian? It's crazy. Wild stuff going on.
Objective taken.
There's another grab. I'm out of breath. It sticks this time. Is he going to take it home? We're going to find out. Into the wine cellar, Trillian.
Following Stix right now, he has the gold firmly grasped between his hands. He's also managing to hold on to a gun too. It's amazing how they do that. Stix right now being led by his teammate. We've got DST in the front tossing out some help. They're going to hold off for just a moment. They have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. They've got enough time to take it easy and make sure that the way is clear for them. We've got Kamikaze and Squirts. He's got the Panzerfaust out trying to do some damage, unable to do so. And it's solid Axis opposition trying to take down the allies. They're still pushing through those. Stix still has a hold of that gold, and they're getting closer and closer to that transport, doing a little bit of grenade. Oh, Squirts in that grenade. I love it. I love to see the bodies flying everywhere. Can they get it back, though? It's getting close. They're almost there. Is it going to happen? I don't know.
214 waiting now, allies. Where are you? Run, run, allies, run. The Axis are on your heels. Incoming capper. Who's got it? I don't know. It's Stix running. 205. Can he do it?
Allies win.
Allies win. What a crying shame. The Axis is not liking that one whatsoever. Set the time to 7:56. AC stepping up the carnage tonight, Trillian. Very quick rundown on the stats. Then we'll do a break for station identification.
Well, check that out. For the first time in this matchup, Admin Clan is taking the lead on the stats. That's right, they have averaged 53% efficiency this time around. DeathTouch coming in at 46%. For the first time, Admin Clan's managed to keep DeathTouch below 50% efficiency. Looking for Admin Clan, the one that stands out mostly, you know, they're pretty even across the board. We have Squirts at 65%. He got 13 kills, 7 deaths. We have, 61% for Kamikaze and 60% for DST. That's all for Admin Clan. Take a look at DeathTouch, though, and it looks like, well, they had about half that managed above 50%. Top one being Synergy at 56%. The one that caused them the most pain, though, Flatline. He weighs in at 23% efficiency, 3 kills, 10 deaths. That's a lot of deaths going down here as we head into the second half of this third round. Countdown has begun, and it looks like DeathTouch, they're going to have 7 minutes and 56 seconds to work with here. Their best time so far, 4 minutes and 54 seconds. It's doable. They can do it. Let's see if they actually manage to come through this time around.
Well, it gives us just the briefest of time to play a sounder and bring it back live. Stand by.
You're listening to the Team Sportscast Network, your war correspondents for the upcoming Battle on the Beachhead 2. Stay tuned to TSN for more details.
Welcome back. Oh my. What a game we got planned for you. It's 1-1, 756 AC with the grab time. Now DT2 gonna try to beat that time. MP Village battle on DOS Beachhead 2 here on the Team Sportscast Network. It is fun, it is carnage, and it is time for Trillian to take it away. Here we go. RTCW. On my way.
Here comes the Admin Clan. They are the Axis team this time around, heading into the... What is this place? With all the little graveyard stones? Yeah, graveyard, that's it, cemetery. There we go, I can get it right. Panzerfaust coming from all the way across the map as Redman whips it out and takes out arachnyd. That was a beautiful shot, anticipating the allied team coming out of that cellar. Admin Clan, they were a little bit flustered, got taken out, got thrown back to to their spawn, but they came through strongly, shutting down the push from DeathTouch. Admin Clan in position around the crypt. We haven't seen Dynamite as of yet, and we're getting close to that 6-minute mark. Still a lot of time left, and the Allied team is going to be pushing as hard as they can. Here is an engineer. Oh, he's just going to peek his head around the corner. Not going to throw anything down yet. They're not ready. They want to make sure that they can stay alive once that dynamite has been planted. Ow.
Yeah, engineer man bravely
that
charging
hurt.
forward. Years of training as an Allied engineer, and then just suddenly blown to bits by German artillery fire. What a crime. 5-4-2 on the clock. Keep in mind, AC vying for that second point to go up a 2-1 margin, only if they can hold off dT2 for another 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Standing by, waiting now. Very quiet, not much going on. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done it. You know what time it is? War room time. dT2. Stand by.
Oh, hold the flag, don't worry. Alright, come on guys. Don't have that crap, come on. Push them. Push them, alright guys. Loru, come outside, Do not let the fags confuse.
Got it, kitty.
Don't let the fags defeat.
I can't do it all the time here. You do it all the time. I need to help him get the gold.
Somebody clear spawn out.
Shit, man, no, I think I killed him.
It's open. Oh.
Alright, come on kitty. Yeah, get back there, come on.
Affirmative, on my way.
dT2 War room.
Sam's holding his spawn.
440 on the clock.
Let's
Keep the
go.
guy back near the cruiser, near the allied spawn.
DT incoming Allied rush. Trying to beat the time.
Let's go.
756. Total 428 remains.
Alright, shit, guys, don't blow up the cemetery. Don't blow up the cemetery.
There's the grab and down.
Let's go.
What a Trillian. Trouble.
Affirmative, on my way.
Looks like the Allied team managed to get one person coming through trying to grab that gold. Unable to do so, but you know what was waiting for him? The medic. That's right. Medic for DeathTouch. Not sure which one it was. There's so many of them. Random managing to sneak through, grab the documents. Man, you know, they just need to pick one objective and stick to it. We have Random with the gold, grabbing forward spawn point, heading through the tavern. He is preceded by his soldier teammates. They are going to clear the way. Oh, maybe not. They're kind of running all over the place, throwing out a little bit of ammo, throwing out a little bit of the health. And now they're ready. They're in the courtyard. They're looking for the Axis team. You know the Axis team's going to be set up for them. And there is Squirts popping out the Panzer Faust, taking down Booty Takeout. Looks like Flatline goes down there, but Random is still alive, and he still has that gold.
316. I don't know what I've been doing. I don't even. I'm still hanging out by the crypt. It's like, what am I doing? Oh my God! Ooh, totally taking me by surprise. I didn't even see it. DT beat the time at 447. Bad Warwitch. Shame on me. 2-1 in favor of dT2 Trillian. Confirm that.
That is correct. It is 2-1 in favor of DeathTouch 2. They managed to beat the time set by Admin Clan. Admin Clan had taken it to 7 minutes and 56 seconds. DeathTouch coming back with 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Efficiency is pretty even this time around. Admin Clan at 50%, DeathTouch at 49. Both of them laying out the carnage, doing damage to each other. And it's looking pretty. You know that's what I love. Gotta see the carnage, gotta see the bodies flying, gotta see the damage being done. Excellent play going on by both teams here as we head into this 4th round. If DeathTouch can take this one away, they will have reached that 3rd point and will thus be moving on to the next round. Admin Clan, this is important for them. They've got to get that next point, take it 2-2 and force a 5th round. Match is underway. Our allied team setting the time. It's going to be DeathTouch on the axis for the defense. It's the Admin Clan.
My, oh my, oh my. Let's talk about the rosters again. And by the way, server number 1 audio, server number 3 TBSN. Grab your friends, get them in here. It's an all-night RTCW extravaganza. 937 remains. AC Stix, Tricome, Redman, Squirts, Kamikaze, and DST as the Axis defense versus incoming DT trying to set the time. loru, samstein, random, arachnyd, flatline, major support fire. Major ass kicking. Trillian, tell us the storyline.
Oh man, that's one of those moments you just feel bad for them. DeathTouch trying to push through into the tavern. They got a little bit of that, I don't know what you'd call it. They were shoulder to shoulder, trapped in the doorway. Finally, they back off the doorway, but waiting behind them, it's support fire, taking out both Synergy and Arachnyd for DeathTouch. An unfortunate series of events that resulted in dead bodies everywhere. And it looks like, oh, did you see that one? I wasn't able to see it, but Redman for Admin Clan laying down the damage.
Major damage, 3-man, Panzerfaust kill. The Axis Gold rejoices here tonight. It is Redman laying the hurt down to samstein, Random, and loru. Really causing some pain and suffering, some shock and awe. Here on the team, Sportscast number 831. Allied rush of D team still unable to secure the crypt. 826 remains. Let's keep it rocking here and see what kind of collateral damage dT2 can bring down the pipe. Trillian, back to you.
Well, one thing I'm noticing so far in this round, not only has DeathTouch not made it to the crypt as of yet, they also have not grabbed that forward spawn point. The flag still sitting here untouched. I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but it is still not run up that pole. The Axis team able to guard it, taking away that advantage from the Allies. Allies want to get a hold of that forward spawn point. If they can do it, it cuts off a fair amount of time from their journey. As it is, when they spawn in, they're all the way at the other side of the map, a good 20 to 30 seconds away. When they grab that forward spawn point, they're only a few steps away from the crypt. Everything looking very difficult for DeathTouch right now as they're trying to get through. Warwitch, are they getting any closer to getting towards that crypt?
You know, I don't hear much. I hear jack and crap. There is just nothing going on, and so it's time, yet again,
Come on, get right. Keep pushing. Nice job, now holding on the team.
Allies capture the northwest
We
courtyard.
ran them over. We ran them over. Push them. We ran them over. Go.
Here they come. DT now making the rush in the wine cellar.
We ran them over. Hey, ammo. Spawn. Plan random.
Go!
Air strike.
Random blown away!
You guys have to spawn in the air.
Even to the engineer, you heard him calling, go Random, go! Nope! Shut down. He was the engineer.
Yeah, got it.
Medic!
Flag.
Lucy, go back to flag. Lucy, go back to flag. They're gonna come. They're gonna come.
Back in the DT war room, stand by.
Push out.
2-1 is the score.
Towards their hang back if you clear them. Bye
T-Trend is at the time. 6-2-2 remains.
Let's go, push out. Flag, got it.
Axis reclaim northwest.
We're gonna push up. We got a plan. We got a plan right now.
Don't make that die. Let's go.
And here we've got an incoming rush. Trillian, it's time. We're in the war room. We're going to leave it behind and pass it back to you.
Alright, looking at the crypt right now, the damage is being done, bodies flying everywhere, but the engineer, oh, there he is, Random, throwing down dynamite. He has got the plant on the crypt. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half of the fourth round. Time needs to be set. It looks like DeathTouch is going to be working very hard to try to keep the Axis away from their dynamite. Don't touch our stuff, man. Let us have a chance at that gold. That's very important at this point. DeathTouch wanting to keep Admin Clan down as far as they can because they don't want to even give an opportunity, a chance, a hope that Admin Clan is going to be able to take another point away from them. Random grabbing that gold. Warwitch, watch that gold run away.
Well, I got it. DT Random with the grab now heads up towards the Axis respawn, then takes it up to the roof. He's now on the rooftops on the Thieves Highway. Random then hopping back down to the graveyard, being quite sneaky about it, then to the wine cellar graveyard side. Random down into the wine cellar now, ninja style. In, two is a stairwell, back up and around to northwest. In from northwest into the tavern. No holds up on northwest courtyard, waiting for a respawn perhaps. In the corner, waiting now, into the tavern he goes. Random all alone, backed up by Arachnyd. Arachnyd now with the grab, Random a medic. Random with the grab now, 60-yard line. Heading the MG42, no sign of Axis opposition. Random still with the grab, waiting for the remainder of his team. DT Synergy flanking position, holding up any incoming axis from behind. Synergy then takes point. Moving forward, Arachnyd now on point, making revival to the flatline. Into the gauntlet now in destroyed cottage section. Incoming rush, we've got some sightings of some enemy team of the axis in position. DT with the grab, random towards the destroyed cottage, gonna take it around in the right-hand side. Let's head to the truck. No sign of axis here, Trillian. It looks like we could get a clean grab. Incoming now, random with the grab as the axis do it.
Win.
There it is. Allies win that one. Walk away and you hold, ladies and gentlemen. Set the time at 6:04.
I have to admit confusion. I don't understand what happened there. I didn't see an Axis soldier through that entire run. Don't know where Admin Clan was hiding, but they gave DeathTouch a free reign of that return trip to the truck, allowing them, I don't know, that just blows me away. We've seen Admin Clan play so well so far tonight, and to see an experience like that where Admin Clan was completely off guard, unwilling, unready, and down they go. 6 minutes and 4 seconds is going to be the time on the clock for Admin Clan to attempt to beat.
Sound of time.
Back
and forth.
The Online Gaming League is a gaming community website maintained by a dedicated staff of volunteer gamers. Founded in 1997, the OGL has grown to become the world's largest action game competition website. The OGL has served the over 5 million gamers since its inception and continues to grow at a phenomenal rate with ladders available for virtually every type of online competitive game in existence. The OGL has something for everyone and draws the best players each game has to offer. Come join the ladder that matters and see if you have what it takes to be number one at www.worldogl.com.
You're listening to TSN on
Speakeasy. If you had Speakeasy, you'd be there now. Well.
Firing, left back.
DT604. Sound the alarm, Baghdad, getting its ass handed to him. 1944, the Allies doing the same. 6:04 on the clock. Counting down now at 5:26. AC gonna try to beat the time. Already capturing the Northwest Courtyard. Trillian, you've been in game as the war correspondent here for the Team Sportscast Network. What action have you locked down so far?
Well, I'm watching. It's the Admin Clan, the Allied team. They've taken a different approach. They've sent 3 through the cottage across from the spawn point for the Axis team, and it doesn't look like it's going to pay off. Loru saw them coming, throws out support fire for DeathTouch, taking out Stix and Kamikaze from the Admin Clan, thwarting the attempt to come in from behind and sneak up on DeathTouch. Now, based on how DeathTouch has approached this game thus far, that wouldn't have worked anyhow. DeathTouch sets up in the graveyard, in the cemetery, hiding behind those markers. And so, I don't know. It was an interesting approach by Admin Clan. Did not turn out to be successful. 4.5 minutes left here in the second round. And support fire still... Oh, Redman. Beautiful support fire there.
Green light, back to the sub. I've been trying to say sub all night. I keep catching myself. I've finally blown it. Back of the crypt. 413. Axis in position. dT2 all over it. Here's the Allies making revivals, trying to make something happen. Redman surrounded by the Axis and down. Gun down. Machine gun style by flatline and Synergy 359 remains. Waiting still. No sign of the action. Very critical round. Incoming green light engineer. Stix in position. Shot down machine gun style. Ain't gonna get up but revived yet again. Do it, buddy. Leaning over. Trying it. Blown down again in the field and revived again. Just in time now making the plant. He gets it done. Incredible teamwork. Brought to you by the amazing offense of the incoming Allied roster of AC. He was killed 3 times, revived 3 times, and made the plant on the back of the crypt at 3-2-8. They've got to beat the time of DT. If they can, it's a 2-2 ball game. Bomb 2, round 2. In just a moment, the explosion going to be going off. Here's the engineer, random, leaning over. Can he do it? Yes, he gets it done. Oh my God, yubble. That's what I'm talking about. Disarmed, and that is going to cost. Oh man, AC not going to feel good about that one.
He puts my alignment towards the Axis team as established by Warwitch. You know, you gotta feel the pain there. That was an incredible job by the engineer for Admin Clan. He makes attempt after attempt to stay alive long enough to plant that dynamite, puts blood blood, sweat, tears, pain, joy, agony into planting that dynamite, only to have it diffused right out from under him. 2 minutes. Man, we're about at the 2.5-minute mark, and the crypt is still intact. Admin clan's got to be feeling about now. They need this round. They have to take this one, or the game is going to be over.
2-2-2. My God, there's another green light incoming. Engineer for the Allied team has very little support, and it's down. DT is all over it, Axis style. Here's the green light, ain't gonna happen. DT flatline and his compatriots of the Axis are shutting it down. 206. If DT can hold them off, it's a 3-1 victory, and DT2 going to advance in BoB number 2. Critical times, 2 minutes left on the clock here tonight. Man, AC better get something done. They've played their hearts out. They better try to lock it down in some way, somehow, to shut down DT's Axis defense. 146 trillion. What does AC need to do right about now?
Well, it's reaching that point where there's almost no hope. They have got to get dynamite down immediately. It's going to take 30 seconds for the dynamite to blow. Once it does, then they're going to have to run like crazy. They all have to stay alive. Dynamite has been planted on the crypt for Admin Clan, but it may not be enough time to run the gold all the way back to that transport and thus beat the time set by DeathTouch. It's getting close. Time's running low. We're almost at 1 minute left here. We have Admin Clan watching that crypt oh so closely. The question is, will they survive long enough to get the gold back to the truck?
Well, the crypt is open, and this is what dreams are made of. Here's the grab. AC kamikaze galvanized with the grab down and below. 49 seconds. They're going to have one shot at this, ladies and gentlemen. Kamikaze with the grab. Now making his way through the tavern. Making his rush in through the tavern now. Kamikaze, 40 seconds. This is all the time. This is it. This is do or die time. It's the 30-second warning. Let's sound the alarm now. Trouble is afoot. Waiting. 31 seconds remains. It's do or die time as stated. If they can get it home, it's a 2-2 ball game. If not, DT2 is going to win. We're going to find out in a moment. Final rush into the gauntlet now. Here's the grab. AC kamikaze hits the gauntlet. 17 seconds. Arachnyd DT2. Kamikaze charging forward with the grab. 13 seconds. Making the run. Uh-oh. Axis ambush. 8 seconds remaining down. Grab again. 6 seconds in the field. It is the Axis who return the goal as the DT team walk away the victor tonight. Let's head to their war room. We've got to hear what these guys have got to say.
Good game.
I got that.
Hey, they're shouting my name.
Good game. I cannot believe I got that. I'm really gonna go jack off now. To me? Yeah.
Incredible game. DT versus AC and Min Clan. Trillian, I had no idea these guys had it in them to lock it down like that. They really came out strong. Mad props to AC tonight. DT just too strong, but it was 6 seconds away from tying that game up tonight. BoB 2, round 2 tonight. AC DT2. Man, Trillian, what a game.
Incredible game. It's hard to believe that this is only round 2 of BoB 2. We have so many exciting matches coming up next. If this is how the game started, then I can only guess that our next rounds are going to be amazing. Amazing. It's overwhelming to think in round 2 we could have a matchup like this. Between Admin Clan and DeathTouch 2, they both played great games. Both were in a position to take this one away. But, Warwitch, you want to give a rundown of what happened?
Oh, yeah. I'm just bouncing all over the place here. Let's see here. Round 1, set 1. AC on the attack. Unable. That's right, unable, denied to get anything done. These guys made their hardest push, but DT2 shut them down for the solid 10 minutes. Then DT2 with a 4-5-4 time go up 1-0. Then DT on the attack. Round 2, set 1, 9-3-9 on the clock. AC beat the time at 3:30, 1-1 becomes the score. 756 then sent by AC on the attack. Offensive DT2 respawn 447, 2-1 DT. DT then set the time of 6:04. AC almost get it home. 4 seconds away from the cap with an ambush from DeathTouch 2. And the Axis go for claims a 3-1 victory. We'll be back to talk about it and what's coming up next in a moment.